will respond. Let me share links. Right, let's begin. Venus, Moon, Jupiter in 11th house, Scorpio ascendant. Does it show multiple income sources or something else? It is in Virgo sign, dual sign, so yeah, it can. Okay, like it can give two or more sources of income. Also, like for money matters, Venus, Jupiter in Virgo, along with Moon, is like very good position. They can be very good with finances and all. Hello. I would like to know, is Shubh-Kartri Yoga as Jupiter as as no good as Jupiter's aspect? For example, Venus Mercury in the seventh house Pisces, Mars Sun Ketu, eighth house Aries, Jupiter in ninth house Taurus. There is no Shubh-Kartri Yoga here. Yeah, poor Venus Mercury cannot do anything to Mars and Ketu together. Okay, forget about it. And this is not Shubh-Kartri Yoga. Shubhkartri Yoga is like something which I have in my chart. Is like Jupiter exalted in ninth house, Moon exalted in like seventh house, and there is no planet in between, no malefic aspect, and no malefic planet. Only Ketu's aspect is there. Otherwise, no major malefic impact. Plus Venus aspect is there. So lots of benefic planets are impacting eighth house. So Jupiter in Cancer in the ninth house, Moon in Taurus in the seventh house. Eighth house is in between these two without any malefic planet, and Venus aspect is also there on the eighth house. So lots of benefic impact is on eighth house related. So this I will consider as like a good Shubhkartri Yoga. This one, not even there. Good evening, Dheeraj. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Vision of Tarot. Hello, Anuji. How are you? Sun Mars Ketu in 12th house Scorpio, Ascendant Mars as Lagna Lord in 12th house, 6th Lord in 12th house, and 10th Lord in the 12th house, and Sun as Atma Karaka in 12th house. Does it show a special purpose in foreign? Right. Lots of energy is going on into foreign lands, 12th house related matters. So this person can be like settling in foreign lands, working in foreign lands, gaining in foreign lands, or losing in foreign lands. So either it's okay. Saturn in 12th house can show foreign travel. If Venus is running and in Saturn, can be foreign travel possible. It can be like Saturn in 12th house can indicate like foreign travels. It also depends on the sign involved. Like if it is losing the dignity, person should avoid foreign travels. Like Saturn in Aries, Saturn in like Scorpio or Cancer, Leo. It will be better if they avoid foreign travels. But it can bring foreign travels. I read Sun Mars Ketu can be a spiritual combination. How do you see it? Yeah, it is a spiritual combination. Don't mix many things all together. That Shubkartri yoga is a different thing. Um, so many planets in the eighth house, so I don't think it is Shubkartri yoga. Now, Sun Mars Ketu in the eighth house for eighth house related matters, excellent position. Like research, occult mysticism, and all psychology. For those things, surgeries. Okay, a person can be a good surgeon and all. For these things, it is like a very good position, but otherwise, it can be difficult. How can Antardasha of Venus go if Venus is debilitated in 11th with Moon and Jupiter and Rahu Mahadasha in Rahu in 6th? The Rahu can go. First of all, Dasha and Antardasha analysis takes a lot of time. So it cannot be done in one comment. All I can say is like uh, good time for money matters. Okay, Rahu Venus Dasha, it can bring good amount of money and all that is there. But when it comes to relationship matters, it can be difficult. Okay, that is Venus Virgo, Venus Moon and Jupiter in Virgo. So it is like lots of um, problematic approach in relationship. Okay, person can have like lots of perfectionist idea in relationship matters that may make a relationship very difficult. But for financial matters it is good if the person gets into a relationship. Just be careful because Rahu is illusion, Venus is relationship. Cheating is possible in relationship, okay, during this dasha. Otherwise, as I said, dasha analysis takes a long time. Saturn 12,000 Pisces is foreign travels. And what about income? Income is 11th house and second house. 11th lord, wherever 11th lord is sitting, wherever second lord is sitting, that will bring the money matters. Saturn with the 12th house, person uh, should be very practical and realistic about his expenses, where he is spending, where he should not be spending, like that micromanaging kind of thing should be there. Ketu Dasha ongoing. Ketu in ninth house Aquarius, almost end of Rahu Antardasha. Life has become uncertain for me. Will Jupiter Antardasha be better? Jupiter in Cancer. Go on playlist section. There are separate videos for every dasha. There will be a video for Ketu Mahadasha. You will get good enough guidance for 1 hour specifically on this topic. In this session, I cannot guide you much in like 1 minute time. Okay. So that video on like playlist section, Mahadasha videos, you will find all the Mahadashas and Ketu Mahadasha will be there. Saturn Rahu in Leo, you are my generation. I can understand your pain. Okay. So right. Saturn with Ketu Dasha, like just be in the state of letting go. Now Ketu Jupiter, then Ketu Saturn will also be there. After Ketu Saturn, you can like expect some sort of relief coming because then you are moving towards Venus Dasha. Venus Dasha can be much better, but going through that video will be helpful. Saturn Rahu in Leo, very frustrating position. You need to learn patience in this life. Is Pratyanta Dasha more powerful than Antardasha? No. Mahadasha, Antardasha, then Pratyantardasha. Mahadasha is more powerful than Antardasha. Antardasha is more powerful than Pratyantardasha. Pratyantardasha cannot bring what Antardasha is not allowing. Antardasha cannot bring what Mahadasha is not allowing. How will be Rahu Mahadasha if, Mercury Mahadasha if Mercury is in 28th degree Ashlesha for Taurus ascendant? Means it is in the third house Cancer. Moon is in the first house exalted. Only aspect of Mercury is Rahu in 11th from 11th house Pisces. Again, Mercury is business, third house is business, Mercury is communication, third house is communication. So if this person is doing something related with business and communication, great dasha. If he is not doing it, frustrating dasha. That's it. It has been 7 years since I am telling you the same thing. Wherever dasha planet is sitting, do something related with that house. It will be better dasha. Or as per the nature of the planet. Mercury is business, communication, teaching, guiding, counseling, traveling. Third house is represents the same things. Great. Get into any of these type of work. It will be great dasha. My moon chart is exactly identical to tropical chart, right? But my sidereal chart is different. The problem is I'm not able to find out my personal character. Which chart do I refer to? I follow sidereal zodiac, so I can only recommend from sidereal chart. Okay. Uh, I didn't get your last part of the question. I am not able to find out my personal character. I don't know what you mean by that. But if you ask me, I will prefer looking at the sidereal chart, and from the ascendant, I will do the analysis, not from the moon. How to find job change event for Scorpio ascendant with Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, Moon in the 10th house, and Rahu in the 5th house, Mars in the ninth house. Currently, Rahu, Dasha, and Venus Antardasha is running. All these are consultations. Okay, they require a lot of time. Okay, so I cannot help you in 1 minute time. I cannot give you more than 1 minute time in these sessions. Okay, go on website. There will be a article timing of finding a job. Okay, that article will help you timing of finding the first job or timing of change of job. Both the articles are there. Both the topics are there in one article. So that article will help you. Right. And I am not giving any consultation here for kind information of people. If Abhijit Nakshatra is falling and overlapping Gulika and Mandi, will it be good? Abhijit Nakshatra is not important, but if the planet is in Abhijit Nakshatra along with Gulika and Mandi, then Gulika and Mandi will have the higher say. So Gulika and Mandi, actually they are one and the same thing. They should not be like taken two different name, Gulika or Mandi. Okay. So if a planet is there in Abhijit Nakshatra and then like Gulika and or Mandi is also around, uh, then the result of that planet will come with delays, with come with limitations and restrictions. Unless Rahu will come in Antardasha, in any dasha, till that time dasha will not give its best. After Rahu dasha, what is the question? Unless Rahu will come in Antardasha of any dasha, till that time dasha will not give its best. After Rahu dasha will give 100%. Share your insights on this. That means person will go through the whole of Jupiter dasha without getting any best result because Rahu Antardasha will be the last Antardasha. Right? If we go by this logic, then Jupiter dasha makes no sense because Rahu Antardasha will be the last Antardasha of Jupiter Mahadasha. Okay, that means poor guy has gone through the whole of Jupiter dasha without any good result, and in the end, Rahu Dasha comes up. Makes no sense. For Taurus ascendant Venus, Venus and Mercury close conjunct in the third house is a Gemini Raj Yoga, right? But it is combust. Will there still be good results or only average in Mercury Dasha? Again, is the person doing something related with Mercury and the third house? If he is doing, great result. If he is not doing, no result. That is it. Okay. Results are not going to come automatically. You have to do something related with that planet, that house position. Mercury in the third house, Mercury Dasha is going on. Do something related with Mercury and third house. Then you will get the result. Without doing anything, you cannot expect results directly. That okay, planet Dasha is coming, it is automatically bringing the result. So it is a Gemini Raj Yoga, but combust and third house is Upachya house. So they bring better results when we put efforts till 30 years of age. Then person starts getting the better result from 30 years onwards. I have Mercury combust. Okay. Now at this age, at 45 years of age, my whole work is of communications. Mercury. Okay. But till 30 years of age, I was completely mute. I was not even speaking in the within the family. Okay. So this is what I had to work on my communication. I improved my communication. Now my whole work is about communication. So person has to work in that area of life wherever Mercury is placed. Then only he can expect better results from Mercury. And is it not that I'm repeating the same thing in every session from so many years? Sun, Mercury, Ketu in the sixth house in Aries ascendant, how will affect one's life? Sixth house is the house of health issues. Person should be extra careful about health issues when so many planets are in their sixth house. Sun represents heart related health issues, brain related, plus Mercury represents skin, speech, nervous system related disorders. So person should be extra careful towards that. In daily work life, they can have ego conflicts with the people. Try your best to avoid ego conflicts. That is how it will affect your life. Still worried about Saturn Ketu transit in Taurus moon in 2030. Good job. 2030. What about current transit? So many planets are coming into Pisces. Aries Lord is going into debilitation. You can be concerned about that also. Okay. Saturn Ketu transit for Taurus moon in 2030. We will see if we are, if I am alive at 2030, I will see it. Okay. Do you consider Saturn 12th house to be a placement to send a person to foreign lands? If yes, then is there any possibility of Saturn not sending native to foreign lands despite it being 12th house? It is not about sending or not sending, opportunity will come. Okay. Whether the person takes the opportunity or doesn't take it, it is person's free will. As I said, Saturn in the 12th house can bring the opportunity. Okay. Just that if Saturn is in good dignity, it may be like a fruitful visit, or it may like person may enjoy there and all. Plus, if Saturn is losing the dignity, there are more possibility of person having stress around that visit, around that travel. Like if Saturn is in Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, where it is losing the dignity, then person can be stressful about that visit. Okay, can be. So this is what it happens. I heard this in another channel that astrologer was saying that like this. Also, he said due to this Jupiter Dasha, people may not get good results. Maybe he was seeing in other context. I got great results in my Jupiter Dasha. I have no complaint about my Jupiter Dasha. Okay, so I don't buy this logic. Okay, because when I started Jupiter Dasha, I was in like dire straits. Okay, now like I'm doing much better in my life. So this is like I don't follow this logic. I don't find any connection with it, logic with it. I was this, sir. What if 12th house has having six planets conjunction? This is great. Move to foreign lands, stay there, never come back to homeland. That's it. Okay. Also, just be extra careful about your health, about your finances, about your expenses, spendings, losses. Just be extra careful when you are spending money somewhere or investing money somewhere. Focus more on a spiritual side of life, mystical side of life, or occult side of life. That will be much better. Aries ascendant and Scorpio ascendant could be friends. Not really. They are 6-8 relationship. Okay. 6-8 relationships are never good. I'm a Scorpio ascendant. I had one Aries ascendant friend. That friendship broken in like moment. Okay. So this is like Aries ascendant is Scorpio. So although lots are same, like both are ruled by Mars, but it is never a good combination. 6-8 relationship. For a Scorpio person, Aries is the sixth house. For Aries person, Scorpio is the eighth house. Nothing great in it. Can dignity be cancelled and can dignity be cancelled and become neutral? Example: Saturn in Scorpio, but an Anuradha Nakshatra does positive and negative not cancel each other. I don't follow these logics. Nothing gets cancelled in astrology. Everything is in addition. So if that is the situation, Saturn in Scorpio and Anuradha, person will get better results in Anuradha related matters, but person will have still have the difficulties of Saturn in Scorpio. Mars is friend of Jupiter, so for Scorpio should be good. I am Taurus ascendant. Jupiter Dasha is hell so far for me. It again depends what you are doing related with Jupiter. Again, the same question. Jupiter is knowledge, guidance, counseling, sharing your knowledge with people and all, gaining and spreading the knowledge. Are you doing anything related with that? My daughter started her Mercury Mahadasha. Mercury is retrograde, Lagna Lord, sitting with Mars in the 8th house. What career options? Career determination takes 1 hour time. It cannot be done in 1 minute. Thank you. Uh, Venus in 7th house of Libra. Does it indicate the person will get money or wealth from a spouse and also a spouse will be beautiful? Not necessary. It can be, first of all, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Whatever is beautiful for you, it may not be beautiful for me, or vice versa. So let's keep beauty aside. Money matters. Venus in the 7th house Libra shows that good amount of money from business. So if this person goes into the business setup of life, he can earn a lot. Okay. So start think of about starting your own business. As context to foreign lands, it can be within same country but different state and foreign country. Native will get best result both foreign lands if Saturn is in 12th house in Aquarius. Yeah, homeland, foreign lands are like our concept existentially, whole earth is one. Okay, there are no home country or no foreign country existentially. So it only depends on like foreign culture. Foreign means unknown. Where have you never been? That's it. Uh, so we can say like if Saturn is in good dignity in 12th house, we can say like longer stay in the foreign lands or better stay in the foreign lands, longer they stay better it is. Okay, these kind of things. I understand you take D1 into account. What are your thoughts on D9 and its validity? What you want to know about D9? Because I think that it is mostly it is considered as the chart of marriage, but I don't think D9 has anything to do with marriage. D9 is the chart of your right life path. Do you consider Rashi aspects? If yes, when to consider them? No, I don't consider. I consider planetary aspects. Rashi aspects I tried initially, but it didn't work out for me, so I didn't try again. I wish I had the same conviction as you have. For the past 20 years, I have not been able to decide which chart to follow. Everything seems confusing, nothing seems to fit. D1 is the main chart. Every other chart is coming out of D1 chart. The basic logic I follow is that if you don't have a D1 chart, you cannot uh, even make your D9, D10, and every other chart. Just take this example. If you don't have a D1 chart, can you even make your D9 chart or Bhavchalit chart or any other chart? No, we cannot have it. That means D1 remains the mother of all charts. So this is why I consider D1 as the most important one. Then comes other charts as per the topic of consultation for confirmation. Like whatever I saw from D1 chart, it should be confirmed from D1 D10 chart if I'm giving a career consultation. Whatever I'm looking at D1 chart for let's say childbirth related matters, it should be confirmed in D7 chart. That's it. Just a second. It is said that Sun Mercury Ketu in combo in the seventh house of Sagittarius leads to divorce. Is it true? Divorce can happen with any combination. Don't worry. Any combination can give the divorce. Okay. Marriage remains a social institution, divorce remains a social phenomena. Your society rules over them. Astrology has no concern with that. But I have seen a lot of attraction between a Scorpio and Aries. Good job. Keep an eye. Uh, Jai Shri Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Mansha ji. Mars, Mercury, Sun conjunction in the sign of Gemini and in the fifth house. What result can be expected? In the sign of Gemini in the fifth house, what result can be expected? In the relationship matters, it is a difficult combination. Sun, Mars, Mercury together, because like lots of fire is there. Okay, so Sun is fire, Mars is fire, like very dominating, aggressive relationship. Okay, the dominating, aggressive relationship and ego conflicts, lots of ego conflicts in the relationship. But for creative matters, excellent. For sports matter, best. Okay, because person is like very ambitious. Person is very ambitious to achieve great things in sports or other fifth house creative matters. So for those things, it is excellent. But for relationship matters, very difficult position. Jupiter Rahu conjunction in second house in Pisces, what will be the result? Good for spiritual life, good for money matters. Person may not be able to save much of money, so they need to be careful there. But good for like spiritual life. Okay, person can be very much interested in following spiritual pursuits and all. Very creative person, also very imaginative. The problem is like utopian dream. Okay, person can be very utopian and all. Does a person with many cruel nakshatras in chart rises in life earn wealth? Wealth is available for everyone. Most cruel people become the most wealthiest people. So don't worry about it. Wealth is available for all. Who- Whomsoever work, whomsoever put the best effort in life, they will get money. Money will come to them. That's it. Okay. What is the big deal in earning money? In Maragraha Dasha and Ati Maragraha Dasha, Antardasha, a person death can happen. Have you ever come across such situations in a chart earlier? Does it really happen? I have gone through Marak Dasha, Jupiter, Venus. I didn't die so far. Okay, in 2019, I was in Jupiter Venus Dasha. Jupiter is my second lord, Venus is my seventh lord. Somehow I didn't die physically. Okay, we need to understand death in broader perspective when we are talking about astrology. Can be thousands of the ways of dying. Physical death is only one of those ways. There are many different types of deaths. Like, I'm changing my identity, I'm changing my name, I'm changing my citizenship, I'm changing my career, changing my appearance, I'm changing my looks. These are all dying. I'm dying. The old person is dying, new person is taking birth. Okay, so that is why it shows that person can be having some sort of like major transformation in life, but not necessarily only the physical death. If there is a Parivartan Yoga between 6th and 8th for a Libra ascendant, then will we consider it a Parivartan Yoga between 1 and 8 too? Right. Second. It will be Parivartan Yoga between 1 and 6, not 8. 1 and 8 are the same lords. Venus. Libra ascendant first lord and eighth lord is the same lord, Venus, but it will be like Parivartan Yoga between first lord and the sixth lord. Similarly, for a Sagittarius ascendant, Parivartan Yoga between 10th and 11th means 4th are involved in PY. Four houses, 6, 7, 10, 11. Right, because it a lot is the same, right? Thank you, sir, for sharing your knowledge. Welcome for joining. What is Parivartan Yoga? Parivartan Yoga is the exchange. Like, suppose Venus is in Mars sign, Mars is in Venus sign. That is Parivartan Yoga. Uh, Venus is in Gemini, Mercury, which is Gemini Lord, is in the Taurus. That is Parivartan Yoga. Any kind of exchange between the lords is like Parivartan Yoga. It is better to have Parivartan Yoga between benefic planets and friends with each other, like Moon Jupiter Parivartan Yoga or Venus Mercury Parivartan Yoga. Moon is sitting in Sagittarius, Jupiter is sitting in Cancer. Moon is sitting in Pisces, Jupiter is sitting in Cancer. This is like excellent Parivartan Yoga. Other one, like what we were discussing, Venus in Gemini, Mercury is in Taurus, or Mercury is in Libra. Okay, so this is like excellent. Both are benefics, both are good friends, and both planets in good dignity. Okay, then it is a good Parivartan Yoga, a strong Parivartan Yoga. Again, the person has to do something related with that planet to get the result. It is not just that Parivartan Yoga is there, then you will automatically get the result. Whenever Dasha and transits come, put your best effort in those planet related activities, then only you will get the result. Then um, Parivartan Yoga can happen between enemies also, like Saturn Sun Parivartan Yoga. Sun is in Capricorn or Aquarius, Saturn is in Leo. This is not a good Parivartan Yoga. This is not like very benefit Parivartan Yoga. It may have its benefits, but later in life. In initial life, it can be very frustrating Parivartan Yoga. I heard that Parivartan Yoga works all through life and not just in respective dashas. Is it true? Every planet gives its results always, but uh, we feel the result only of the dasha planet. Okay, dasha or major transits. We are not sensitive enough. We are not sensitive people to feel the result of everything. Okay, like I'm having this session. I'm getting results of every house of my chart, every planet of my chart, every every sign of my chart, nakshatra also. Okay, I can explain it, but I will not be feeling it. I will be feeling more of the result which are apparent over my face. Okay, so that is what dasha results are. Pranam, how we understand ascendant, moon sign, and sun sign. Ascendant is your physical body, moon sign is your mind, sun sign is your soul or ego. Let's keep it ego. We don't know what is soul. Okay. So ascendant is your physical body. Okay. Moon sign is your mind, and sun sign is the ego. Ascendant is also your life path. So if you want to see the life events in life, look at from the ascendant. If you want to see how your mind is going to react to those events, look from the moon sign. And if you want to see how your ego will be feeling satisfied or hurt, that is from sun sign. What can be the result if Lagna Lord Jupiter is in Scorpio in the 12th house in Papkartri Yoga with Sun Ketu in the first and Saturn? Okay, so this person may feel for like very initial part of his life. Okay, when like he's growing up, maybe up to 30 also. When he enters into 30, when he enters into 30, then it is like. Uh, he gets he gets the better results from his ascendant or life path or direction of life path till 30 years of age. He may be feeling confused about his life path, lost about his life path. Okay. Question, I heard that through life and not just in respective dasha. If so, this is the one you are talking about. I think I responded. Anything else? Yeah, then that also I responded. As four houses, 6, 7, 10, 11. Okay. So, anyways, I will just repeat it. Respective dasha, not this one. So, as I said, like the results are always there. Okay. But we are not sensitive enough to like feel the results of all planets at all the time. We feel the result of the dasha planets. That is problem with our sensitivity. Okay, we are not very sensitive people. Most underrated channel of a most talented learned astrologer guru. Thank you, and let it be underrated. Okay, don't bring many people here. You once told about outcast nakshatra. There are four of them. I'm Shravana moon native and not seem to fit in any society. I end up finding myself alone, not able to resonate with society. Yes, this this thing I'm typing. Okay. So it is like that type of feeling. Okay, and the outcastness because you don't fit in. Okay, it is like a misfit person. You only have one planet, like Moon in Shravana. I have three planets in Shravana. I have like Vishakha as ascendant nakshatra. Okay, so I am outcast from every side. Three planets means Sun, Moon, Sun, Mercury, Mars. So five houses and energy, then like ascendant nakshatra is also like this uh, sixth house. So 12 out of 6 out of 12 houses gone, outcast. Saturn in first house, Sun in the 12th house. Is there something like exchange of Maran Karaka Sthan? Saturn in first house, Sun in the 12th house. Exchange is always happening due to signs involved, not the houses involved. Sign lords exchange, not the houses. Okay. So look at the sign Lord, like Saturn in Aries and Mars is in Capricorn. That is exchange. But Saturn in first house and Sun in the 12th house, it is not exchange. It may be some other concept. I am not saying that it is not concept of any nature. It may be some other concept in astrology. There are lacks of concepts in astrology, so don't worry about it. But this is not like Parivartan Yoga. Since last 6, 7 years or more, the only page I follow is Astro Saxena. I have read almost the entire list of your articles. Thank you. Thanks for your time. I am reading his articles since 2016. Good job. This is perseverance, right? I started writing in 2015. My Rahu Mandasha is gone, but despite Rahu being in the fifth house, I never had love affairs. Good job. It is same like having Saturn in the 12th house, but not going to foreign lands. Why are planets not giving usual results? It depends on which sign it is in. At least like some initial things would have developed. Someone would have shown interest in you. You would have shown some interest in someone. Something would have come up. Okay. And also like it may happen like fifth house is in Pap Kartri Yoga or Saturn energy is also there. That's why like things didn't work out. But if only Rahu is in the fifth house, then at least some development would have happened. You might not have pursued, other person might not have agreed. That is different. The articles by your students are great. Do you hold classes? Yes, we are starting new classes from January. I will be posting announcements soon. Thank you so much, sir, for acknowledging. I remember in one of your video, you have once told that you quit corporate job to follow your passion. Yes, I did it. That was my ego trip. Okay. Saturn retrograde in sixth house of Aries and Rahu retrograde in the fifth house Pisces. Rahu is always retrograde, sir. What result can we expect, or how can improve the results? Saturn in sixth house Aries is all about working hard. It is no exception, nothing. Just continue to work hard and persevere in one area of life. Choose whatever you love most and go ahead with it. Okay. Don't even think whether you are getting the result or not. When the result starts coming in, they will start coming. Okay. This is how to deal with Saturn in Aries energy in work related matters. It is not a very good position for relationship. So forget about the relationship aspect of life. Focus on like work and persevere about work. Okay. Whichever is your passion, whatever you like to do, just do for hours altogether, for years altogether. Then only you will get some results of Saturn in Aries in the sixth house. Coming to Rahu in the fifth house, Pisces, like very dreamy person, very imaginative person, utopian. Okay, so come out of your utopia, especially in relationship matters, and like deal in relationship matters on practical and realistic grounds, not on some utopian dreamy grounds. Okay. When Saturn and Jupiter are in planetary war in first house, aspected by Moon from seventh house and Mars from sixth house, so what is the result? Nothing. Forget about Moon's aspect on Saturn. If Saturn is aspecting Moon, Moon is not aspecting Saturn. Okay. Now, lots of malefic planet energy in the first house. First house is your life path. Okay, the direction of life path or awareness. Okay, this is my life path. When Saturn is there in the first house, and Mars eighth aspect is there, this is like person is choosing this life path, then okay, then let me try this one, let me try this one, let me try this one. Okay, this is like instabilities, ups and downs in the life path because of Mars eighth aspect, and there is a delay in finding the right life path. Person may realize the right life path around 30-35 years of age. Okay, till then he's just roaming around from one place to another, one place to another. So forget about the moon's aspect. Moon is not doing anything. Moon is getting impacted by Saturn's aspect. This Jupiter will bring awareness with time. Okay, just a second. Uh, have you changed your principles of astrological prediction as you learned about new things like KRS changed from Vedic to BNM? Have you also changed the theory and ideology? No, largely I followed the same thing. Very good Nadi Jyotish, I think BNN. Okay. Uh, but largely I followed like the my way which I developed around like 7-8 years back. I followed the same way. I followed the same approach that marriage as a social institution has no connection with astrology. So I don't give any astrological consultation on marriage related matters, horoscope matching related matters. I don't give any consultation on remedies, gemstones. So my approach largely remained the same. And I don't claim that my predictions are like 100% perfect. Okay. They can be wrong at any point of time because I don't know how the person is going to behave. Okay. Again, it doesn't mean that other systems don't work or other approaches don't work. It is good for me. Some other system, some other approach can be good for others. So everything is fine. All is well. When you see a chart with all planets on one side of Rahu and Ketu, what do you tell that person since you give no remedies? It is like still life is moved by the dasha. If the person is going through any other dasha than Rahu Ketu, person should be focusing on that house or sign related matters. Otherwise, this Kal Sarp Yoga, it is like the best way to understand Kal Sarp Yoga is that you have like captured all these planets, you have put them inside a house, you have locked the door, and Rahu and Ketu are standing outside the door as standing guard. So this person may be feeling like lots of frustration. Okay, lots of frustration that he is not able to utilize his potential when so many planets are in like Kal Sarp Yoga. So all I can advise to this person is that whatever is your profession which you are following or which you want to follow, just keep working hard on that. As you come nearby like 40 years of age, because Rahu matures at 42, Ketu matures at 48. So as you come nearby 40 years of age, you will start seeing the results of all the hard work you have done, and then you can reap the results. So it is like that type of. Rahu is in the first house in Aquarius and Ketu in the seventh. What result can be expected related to married life? Person may be feeling separated and isolated from relationship aspect of life, or whenever they get into relationship, they may have this feeling that okay, I didn't initially they want relationship. When they have relationship, they feel that okay, I could have found like better person. Okay, so that is the feeling they will have always with every partner of theirs. So here they need to reflect back. They need to reflect back, go in and go introvert, and find out that it is their problem, not other person problem, and they should resolve their own issue within themselves rather than projecting on other person. Rahu in Scorpio, 11th house prediction, please. Lots of instability in income. Okay, money matters can be very unstable if they have any young elder sibling. Relationship with the elder sibling can be very unstable. Family environment can be very unstable in their initial life. This person needs to work hard to save his money. In my chart, Venus is in 11th house, but I'm still waiting for love affair. Why am I still single? Depends on your dasha, your transits, your approach, your social criteria, what you are looking for, which caste, which religion, which country, which reason, which language. I don't know what people are looking for, so I cannot say why you are still single. Four planets in the 12th house, including Ketu and Lagna Lord. But the person did not settle abroad. Many foreign travels only and is not spiritual. What can explain this? The person's approach. He is focusing on the Rajasic side of 12th house, not Sattvic side of the 12th house. There is a there are two videos which I recently uploaded on the channel about tamas, rajas, and sattva gun of planets, houses, and signs. Just check that, then you will understand. Right. In general, the Rahu exalted house or Ketu exalted house. Rahu and Ketu are just doing their function. They are neither exalted nor depreciated. Uh, what explains that person did not settle abroad because he didn't put any effort. Did he try for citizenship? Did he apply for citizenship? Did he even try to look that if he is eligible for citizenship? When we don't, universe can only bring the opportunity by sending you to foreign lands or by giving you the opportunity to reach foreign lands. Universe has brought you opportunity. After that, it is your effort. How much you want to like explore that opportunity. Did not settle abroad, right? Some say Rahu exalt in Taurus and Ketu in Scorpio, and others say the opposite. What is exactly true? Go on playlist section. There are videos like playlist of videos on every planet. There are videos on Rahu Ketu also, notes also. There I explain this. Okay. My Ketu is in the 12th house in Pisces in Uttar Bhadra Nakshatra in second Pada and 8th degree. Do you find me spiritual? I don't know you. Who are you? I never interacted with you much. So how can I say that you are spiritual or not? Thank you. You're welcome. What apart from Rohini, Mrikshira, Ardra, and Mars Venus conjunction do we see in a chart for sexual assault? Eighth house becomes important. Eighth house with impacted by like malefic planets. They become important. So if like Rahu Ketu transits are happening in the eighth house or eighth eighth lord is in good dignity and all, okay, that is also related with that. Among the nakshatras, this right, yeah. So it is eighth house also becomes important. Eighth house and malefic impact on eighth house. I've seen like cases of like I think it is like a disputed topic, like marital rape also. Okay, when like eighth house is heavily impacted. Okay, like husband forced upon himself upon wife. Okay, so that is also a possibility. Mm, can we interpret Moon in Rahu Nakshatra as a Moon Rahu conjunction giving same results of the conjunction? Uh, it is same energy exchange, but it is better to say that the person's mind works in that Rahu related nakshatra. Means if Moon is in Swati, person's mind will be very independent. If Moon is in Satvishak, person mind can be very entrepreneurial or serving humanity kind of. If like Moon is in Ardra, very difficult mindset. So we cannot directly say that like it is Moon Rahu conjunction. It is giving the result of Moon Rahu, but in the flavor of that nakshatra representation. Okay, I think we are already over time. Okay, thank you. If there is any question, please post it within next couple of minutes. Now conjunction makes a person passionate. Good job. Thank you. Let's meet next week. Great. Thank you.